Hi, Lily here, and today I'm going to show you how to make, it's hard to explain, it's kind of like a pyramid that folds down and back up, but you have to fold it down and back up, of course, it doesn't do it by itself, it's paper. But I'm going to show you how to do that today. First, you'll need a piece of paper, just a normal size, colored or not. But what you want to do is you want to start it off, take the piece of paper and fold it down that way. And there will be some space where it's not folded. Don't worry about that. That's actually part of the thing. So you might want to fold it into a triangle like that. So it'll look like this. And just fold. Here, I'll show you. There's the fold mark, and then you fold it over and down. You should try to make it so the lines are even with each other, just so it doesn't like turn out bad in the end. But you'll need a pair of scissors, and then the bottom that I was talking about, that is not folded, right there. You can see where I have some writing on it. Cut it off. Where it's folded, do not cut that part. Just leave it like that. And then once you cut that off, you'll have a little bookmark. But anyway, it'll be a big triangle if you turn it sideways. It would have been like that. No, it would have been like that. But then you cut off the bottom and you can put it like that. I would suggest putting it like a triangle shape. But then you fold it over like that. You fold it in half so both of the points are together, and it makes it look more like a smaller triangle. But you have to make sure it looks like that, or else you might be doing something wrong. Then it looks like a much smaller triangle. That's good. So what you want to do is you want to take the scissors, and scissors are like the main part of this. Then you want to cut right like that. You want to cut a slight little line right there. You can see where I cut it. And then there you go. It's like just a little cut. Don't cut it all the way. Never cut it all the way, because that means that you won't have a tip or anything and you'll cut off the other half of it. So then you want to, I started mine on my right side, and then you turn it over and do it from the right side, and then the cut that you had just done would be on the left side, and you have to keep turning it, keep cutting. It gets longer and longer. But I always do it very either small or thick, because it depends on which kind I want. And then eventually, if you do it too thin, it'll start to like flop over like that. But right now mine isn't, because I haven't cut it that much. But anyway, mine looks kind of zigzaggy right now. But you have to, wherever the last cut left off, you flip it over and start it from that side. I guess that's a little bit easier. I guess that's an easier way to look at it. Because, I mean, this was pretty hard for me when I learned it. Because, I mean, it was just kind of difficult to me. I guess the look of it when it was finished kind of threw me off. But it's fine. That always happens to me. I mean, I always get confused. But eventually, mine is starting to fall apart. I'm just going to do the last cut right here. And then, there we go. That's the last cut. You won't need the scissors anymore, trust me. And then, mine kind of is flopping over, but you can see where it's like that. It just flopped over. Let me fix it. But it's like that. That is not the end. So what you do is the folded side that you had folded, don't touch that. Yeah. Take the part where you could just unfold it in the beginning and unfold it. You have to be very careful so you don't rip it. But in this case, mine is really easy because I didn't cut it too much. And then after you unfold it, not all the way. after you unfold it, it'll look kind of like an arrow, I think. But it kind of looks like that. And then it's still folded on that same side, but then you see where it starts to separate, and then it's kind of confusing when it gets to this part. What you do is, I'm holding the arrow towards you, you start lifting those up, and you leave some of them down. And you just keep doing that, and doing that, and doing that. And I get mine all folded up, and you can get yours. So, what you want to do is keep unfolding it. There we go. When it's all folded, it'll eventually look like this. Can you see it good? It'll eventually look like that once you unfold it all the way. And then what you want to do is, you would think it goes this way, but it doesn't. It goes the other way. I drew on the side so I know which way to do it. But then where you first cut it, extra paper. Wait 1 second. Okay, just need to rip off that. But then the first place you cut, let me show you. The first place you cut, you want to fold those up, those two little ones up. You might need to rip it a little bit forward so you can get them both together. And then you do it like this. And you pull them down. Don't pull them too hard. And then they scoot back a little bit. And then you can see the whole thing. It ends up, well, here, I'll show you from top to bottom. First, it's like this. And then you go down and down. Down and down, and there's the bottom. And then if you don't want it to be hanging all the time, if you don't want the pyramid to be hanging down all the time, you just put it down and fold it back up, and then wait until you want to do it again. Well, so that's how you make that. That was today's video. Just remember how to do this, but you can always come back to me and look at the video. That was today's video. Thanks. Bye.